Time now for our Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. They specialize in finding the best coverage and rates. Contact them for a free auto, business, home, or life insurance quote. Now, for this week's featured athlete.
So my name is Kellen Wayt. I am a senior at Orrville High School. In the fall, I am captain of both the soccer and golf team, and then in the spring, I play baseball as well. So the golf team is kind of like, we're all the kind of same position, so it's not like that. But soccer, I play kind of all over the place. Freshman year, I played goalie. Then I switched to midfield. Then I went to defense. But then senior year, I played more midfield. And then in baseball, I play second base and shortstop, and then I do a little bit of pitching. So I've been playing sports ever since as long as I can remember. And my parents were both college athletes. My dad played baseball in college, and then my mom played volleyball. So I've just been around sports all my life, so that's just kind of something that I'm familiar with. So golf, I actually just started my freshman year, and I was just like, a couple of my buddies and I were like, hey, I enjoyed golf, and I was like, let's go out and play some golf. So then we joined the golf team, and then I ended up really enjoying that. And then soccer, I started back when I was young in youth, so probably when I was 5 or something. And then baseball, I played travel teams when I was younger, so I honestly, I'd say probably around when I was 5. So I'd have to say last year during our baseball season, my older brother was a senior, and my younger brother he was a freshman. So just kind of getting to play with both my brothers in the same season and just kind of hanging out with them would have to say definitely would be one of my highlights. My senior brother, who just graduated, who's a year older than me, he brought me when I was a freshman, and I kind of was not sure about it. I was on the fence about it, but then I went there, and it's a good group of people, and I really just enjoy going there and just kind of hearing a new message from a different speaker every week, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, so we have a new speaker every week, like I said, and I have not done that yet, but I feel like that's something that I kind of need. That's the next step that I need to take, is to, kind of share my message with the rest of my classmates and other athletes in my school. We actually, last year, a group of, a couple of my buddies on the baseball team who also went to FCA, we started praying before each baseball game, and we started praying afterwards too. And sometimes we'd invite the other players from the other team even to start praying with us, and that's something that we've implemented in our games, and I think it's really important for us to do. So last week we actually had a gentleman talk about kind of his faith story and how he went to a youth group retreat and then found Christ there, and then he was talking about how in sports you need to kind of keep it focused on God and not really get overwhelmed and kind of too into your sports, and you should still focus it on God and kind of use that in your sports. It kind of depends on seasonal. I love the outdoors, so we go on vacation a lot. A couple years ago we went to England, and a couple years ago we went to the Grand Canyon and hiked Havasu Falls and kind of backpacked down there. So outdoors a lot, and it's my off season now, so I do a lot of lifting, and that's kind of what I use it more as instead of kind of trying to just get better for my sports, I've kind of turned it into something that I go, put my headphones in, and just listen and kind of zone out. It's a good thing to do.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. Join us every Friday night at halftime as we feature a new student athlete who has gone above and beyond in their athletics and in FCA.